made of. And this is the picture that Rutherford came up with. So we now know that each of these elements consists of a nucleus, which is tiny. The metaphor that Rutherford himself used was it's like a fly in the center of the cathedral. And then orbiting this nucleus in, I should add, fairly blurry orbits are the electrons, which sort of fill out very sparsely the rest of the space. So that's our picture of these atoms. Subsequently, we learned that the nucleus is not itself fundamental. The nucleus contains smaller particles. They're particles that we call protons and neutrons. And in the 1970s, we learned that the protons and neutrons aren't fundamental either. So in the 1970s, we learned that inside each proton and neutron are three smaller particles that we call quarks. There are two different kinds of quarks. By the 1970s, I'm guessing physicists didn't have a classical Greek education, and they'd kind of run out of, classy names. So we call these quarks the up quark and the down quark. Okay? For no good reason. It's not like the up quark is higher than the down quark. It's not like it points up. Just no good reason at all. The up quark and the down quark. So the proton consists of two up quarks and a down quark, and the neutron consists of two down quarks and an up quark. Okay? This, as far as we know, are the fundamental building blocks of nature. We've never discovered anything smaller than the electron, and we've never discovered anything smaller than the quarks. So we have three particles of which everything we know is made. And it's worth stressing, that's kind of astonishing. We sort of take it for granted. We learn this in school. We don't really think about it deeply. Everything we see in the world, all the diversity in the natural world, you, me, everything around us, just the same three particles with slightly different rearrangements repeated over and over and over again. Okay, it's an amazing lesson to draw about how the world is put together. So that's what we have. We have an electron and two quarks. And, these aren't the fundamental building blocks that the Greeks had thought about, and they're certainly not the fundamental building blocks that the Victorians had thought about. But, the spirit of the issue really hasn't changed. The spirit is exactly what Democritus said 2,500 years ago. It's that there are like Lego bricks from which everything in the world is constructed. These Lego bricks are particles, and the particles are the electron and two quarks. It's a very nice picture. It's a very comforting picture. It's the picture we teach kids at school. It's the picture we even teach our students in undergraduate university. And there's a problem with it. The problem is it's a lie. And there's a problem with it. The problem is it's a lie. And there's a problem with it. The problem is, it's a lie. It's a white lie. It's a white lie that we tell our children because, we don't want to expose them to the difficult and horrible truth too early on. It makes it easier to learn if you believe that these particles are the fundamental building blocks of the universe. But it's simply not true. The best theories that we have of physics do not have underlying them the quark particle and the two quark particle, and the electron particle and the two quark particles. In fact, the very best theories we have of physics don't rely on particles at all. The best theories we have tell us that the fundamental building blocks of nature are not particles, but something much more nebulous and abstract. The fundamental building blocks of nature are fluid-like substances which are spread throughout the entire universe and ripple in strange and interesting ways. Okay? That's the fundamental reality in which we live. These fluid-like substances we have a name for. We call them fields. So this is a picture of a field. This isn't the kind of field that physicists have in mind. This is what you think a field is if you're a farmer, or if you're a normal person. If you're a physicist,